Hello everybody and welcome to my first impressions of Survival Squad. This is a top-down survival strategy kind of game, which is in some ways very hard to describe the gameplay, for me at least. I feel like it's kind of a weird turn on the play style that you see in like Dota 2 or maybe even StarCraft, but at the same time it's really nothing like those games at all in gameplay. But this is by Endless Loop Studios, and we're going to start off by checking into the story. So this game has like 4 modes in total. It's got the campaign, the death lab, survival, and of course the multiplayer. We'll try to get into a multiplayer game later, but unfortunately, I've tried to join the servers and I've waited for like quite a couple minutes on this screen right here, the searching for opponents, and I have not been able to connect with anyone, so this game might not have the audience you would hope for in the multiplayer scene at least. But anyways, let's jump on into the campaign. So Survival Squad is an interesting one for me because it carries a lot of concepts that I haven't really seen before, or not very often in games. With this dude right here, like, ugh, what the hell happened here? I don't need to mind with that stuff. So basically, as you can see, our character has a sight zone, like you see in many like Flash stealth games, the kind of cone of sight with characters. Even also kind of a thing that's shown in Mark of the Ninja. But, and we just click with the right button wherever we want to move. Basically, this is the only similarities to a kind of Dota 2 or StarCraft. You can either use WASD to move your view on the map, or you can just push the cursor against the corners of the screen to handle all of that. But, personally, I just like using the WASD and clicking to move myself around. So far, our dude hasn't been saying very much, which actually makes me kind of happy, because there's a little pet peeve I have in regards to this game that we'll see later. What's that noise? Oh no, we're being attacked by this dude, and then lucky for us, this man saves us. So this game follows the kind of zombie scene. Like, I don't remember for sure if these are supposed to be zombies or not, but it's one of those situations where it's like mutants, and we're trying to find, the infection, as they call it, and we're trying to find a cure, like he's saying. I hear there are scientists with a lab somewhere, so a great majority of the game is going to be us going around trying to find those scientists. Now, one of them, a main mechanic in this game is scavenging for loot, because there is like a crafting equipment, but also kind of a survival mechanics in addition to that, based on searching for supplies. So, and that's actually something that I have not been very fond of in this game, because I find it to be rather tedious, in all honesty. You're going to be spending a lot of your time walking around with no enemies to worry about necessarily, just opening like boxes and crates, trying to find items inside of them. We'll see greater, we'll see this in greater detail later, or we'll see some examples of it. But really, I don't like the scavenging elements in this game. There we go. So by walking out there, we go to our menu screen, or our, like, kind of hub screen for this game, I suppose. Like, this is the map. We're gonna skip through all of that. And basically, you just, like, select the next area. All the next areas are marked in red, while, this is, like, where we started, of course. And the, like, difficulty of the stages is mapped out by both the size of the dot and the danger level that's shown there. Yeah, we can also craft things, and that's obviously a big part of scavenging for supplies. See, we only got 1 scrap from that level, but we do have some food and some gas left. Really, though, I must say, in my play so far, these supplies, all of the supplies, have never really been at any risk of running low on anything, so even when I've ignored grabbing items in a couple of missions, it has not been that hard to find supplies. So, also there's this kind of, basically weather meter right here. I haven't seen too much of an impact that it's made on the game, but I think it's affected my ability to drive to certain areas at certain points. This is a day skipper, so if we wanted to, we could skip the rest of the day. We're not gonna go ahead and do that. This is cities that we have controlled or like marked down, and then here's our crafting selection. As we go through finding stuff, we'll find additional blueprints, but then we also start with these 5, which are all equipment that we can get to use. In all honesty, another thing, I have not really felt much of a need to craft anything in the game. Like I have a save later on that we'll get to after doing the first couple of missions, and I've crafted very few materials, and I've had to use like little to none of those materials that I have crafted. This is also Graveyard. Shows characters that we've lost in our journey. I haven't gone too far into the game in my whole play, but so far I have also not come close to losing anyone on my squad, and there's no difficulty settings, so things have been pretty easy for the most part, and I know they should be easy, like at the beginning of a game, but really I haven't seen too much of a difficulty curve as things have gone on. So let's see, this is our loadout screen, pretty standard, just give our people the equipment that we'd want to. So let's go ahead and get started on this second mission here. So basically, one cool thing that this game says, I'll like praise it for this first, is that I really do enjoy its kind of sight mechanic that's going on here. You have to worry about microing your units by keeping them aware of their surroundings by like pointing them in a direction so that they can be wary of enemies all surrounding the situation. So like if we only have 2 people here, we might be really scared because we'd be worried about getting flanked in this position or that position.
Ready, got it.
Which is really cool. Like that's something that I've never really seen in a game before. Unfortunately, it's kind of like
got it. On the way.
Honestly, I feel like it's to some degree irrelevant because I find for most of my play, I find that I just have my people stand around whenever enemies come, just have them stand still and they handle it all themselves. Like as long as our dudes are standing still, they don't even need to be facing in the direction of the attackers. And that zombie right there, like grabbed me from the back and Liam? I am so bad with pronouncing names. He barely took any damage from that at all. Granted, of course, it's only the second mission, but damage seems to be weighed more by swarm attacks rather than actual single units dishing out a lot of damage. Except for some unique ones, like, oh, we gotta swap this dude to his gun. That'll help situation a lot. But okay, so he's full. But also I should show off our characters have the backpacks here. Oh, see, look. Oh god, we're just walking past that dude. So units, if you have them walk somewhere, they won't deal with the enemies at all. But for example, here, see, look. We like startled this horde, which instinctively marks them all on the map. And at that point, once we know where they all are, the game becomes staggeringly easy because we just kind of. We don't even have to do anything. Like, my hand is off the keyboard right now, and our units just fire on the dudes automatically. It's,
moving.
Not as engaging as I would like it to be, to say the least. And, we only have one dude left. He seems to be, like, running away from us up here. So let's see. Take him down, dudes. There we go. Okay, so once we finish every mission, as you can see, there's a little counter for how many zombies are left on the stage. We get the zone successfully cleared, which allows us to leave if we want. But the only reason we'd want to stay is to scavenge for more loot. And that's where some of the tedium comes from in this game, I think at least, because if you choose to leave with your backpacks not full of supplies and leaving some stuff unscavenged or without having checked everywhere, it actually won't pick all that stuff up automatically for you. So a lot of my play in this game so far has, honestly, about like half the play in my game so far has been me just walking around after I've killed all the remaining enemies, just picking up loot in rooms, knowing that I have absolutely nothing to be afraid of because the counter for all the zombies being at 0, so I know that they're all dead and I don't have to worry about anything. So let's go ahead and check out this mission over here. Danger level was about equal on those two, if I remember correctly. I should have paid a bit more attention to that. But the map is about bigger, which is a kind of a weighing factor in the difficulty for these things for the most part. So let's see. I think I might have chosen the mission here that doesn't have any survivors here. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the jumper. Dudes, freaking shoot it. What is happening there? I don't know why they just stood there. That's actually the first time I've ever seen that happen. Might have been some kind of glitch standing in the doorway there. But that was a jumper. That's, this game has special units, or special enemies, I should say. Ah, okay, there is a survivor. Let's go save this dude. Oh, he's not even in trouble. He's just, like, scared.
Yeah? On it.
Let's see. Is there anyone else even around? It looks like there might be a zombie there, so let's actually... Yep. Cover the door, please. But, what was I saying? Oh, there's a lot of dudes left. But now we have them all marked, so they're not really gonna be a problem. Wow, 53. That actually is a hell of a lot of enemies. Even though it looks like there's only 3 of them on the map. That's interesting. But, special enemies! I was mentioning special enemies. In my play so far, I've only seen 2 of them. And it's been, the jumper and the spitter. Which, honestly, have been a little bit surprising to me in how shockingly exactly similar they were to, the hunter and the spitter in Left 4 Dead. Like, I'll go to my save that's farther later in this video, probably after completing this mission, and we'll be able. I'm pretty sure we'll see a spitter in that mission, and literally it's see, there's the jumper again. Literally, the jumper and the spitter are like exactly the same as the hunter and the spitter from Left 4 Dead. Like, the spitter just spits acid on the floor, and then the longer you stand in that acid, the more damage you're gonna take over time. They're like... I don't know, it's...
Spitter. Ready.
It's weird. Oh, see, there's one right there, but apparently it's just gonna stand still as we shoot it. That's interesting. One difference, though, when they die, they don't spray the acid all over the floor, so let's see. I don't know where the rest of these 75 units are. There must be another building somewhere else that has, like, all of these dudes or something like that. We'll, try to find that before too long. I'm not even sure, actually, in all honesty, if we can quit the level, without killing everyone. And it looks like this is the exit right here, unless that's a wall? Apparently we're just standing in the darkness. We're like standing in the ether right now or something like that. Oh man, let's see. Okay, but you guys saw earlier the beating that my character was taking, and he's still not even at half health. Like, these our dudes take more of a beating than I think they are able to take more of a beating with no armor equipped to them than I think they have any right to, in my personal opinion. Here we go. Here's some more units. So, oh, okay, there's the spitter again, shooting its acid at us. See, look, that is like standard spitter from Left 4 Dead stuff. I don't know. I find that really frustrating, in all honesty. So let's see. And we do have to, like, manage our ammunition between people, but I've never found that as a struggle. Dudes, please don't walk in the stupidest way you can. Oh, there's like a blue marker in there. What's that? What is happening here? Shoot that zombie. Wow, we actually lost Will. That's interesting. Honestly, I don't really care about that too much, but what is this? What is this on the floor?
Yes. Moving.
What is this? It's just an X, a blue X. Whatever. I'm honestly done with this mission right here. Let's go back to the main menu and go load to this story right here. So okay, here's some other things. I want to show off Old York right here first off. This is like a shop that we could go to. So let's move to this location really quick. We don't need to pay any attention to that. Basically, the shop is really simple. There's just this this dude. Oh, we even finished this mission before. So here's our 4 squad mates right here, and there's just this one man chilling here, and he has all this stuff that we could buy. Apparently, he's even got a survivor that we could buy from him. I didn't know he ended up selling those in the future, unless that's yeah, buying a survivor. Looks like he's all alone, but apparently he has someone. He's got a human slave, like the hired help from Spelunky. Just showing that off really quickly. But anyways, I want to go to this mission. So far in my play, every single mission that I've played so far, being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including clearing out this one, has been pretty much the exact same thing. Just clearing out enemies and scavenging for loot, trying to find that all over the place. Luckily, this one is a bit different of a dynamic. And, let's see. Also, I should point out, our characters can level up. Once they level up, they get to choose from one of these 3 tiers. And it just goes on and so forth as you grow to like level 3, obviously, then level 5 here. Basically, on everyone, I just picked up ground control because it seemed like the best one for me, kind of without a doubt. Like, this one increases your damage to nearby enemies. This one just increases your damage to enemies who are attacking your friendlies, and this increases melee damage. But really, I have not had any reason to use melee damage in my play so far. Here's the med kit we've made. Like I said before, none of our people are in too much of danger of needing it. And if things go as I will hope to, people shouldn't need any help by the end of this mission. So here we go, we found this dude right here. Basically, this dude is going to, like, tell us, hey, I know where the scientists are. If you help me, I'll help you. Basically, he wants us to go to this old house where his friend died in, and help him find these 3 files that will tell us where the scientists are. So basically how this mission is going to pan out is it's like an escort mission. This guy, we're going to need to guide this guy around, keep him safe while he looks for the papers in each separate room, while we'll have an endless horde coming to attack us because of this alarm that will be triggered before too long. And then once all that's done, it's just clear out the rest of them, and the mission is basically done. The story hasn't been too much of a factor in my play so far, but honestly, I find it okay, there we go. There goes the alarm. So as I was saying, we just have our people like stand defensively here. Oh, there's a blueprint. I don't even really care about that. It's a medium backpack, which probably would be helpful, but technically, I do have like 24 spaces, so I don't think that's all that necessary. So like I was saying before, oh, okay, we do want to move our guys so they're not standing in the acid. The dude found the first file, so we could actually, oh god, dude, careful. But basically, once like, oh, he found another one, so we got him to this room. Oh god, they're getting attacked a little bit. But basically, really, like, the thing that bugs me the most about the gameplay is how easy it is just to take your hands off the controls and let everything just play out. Ah, there we go, he found the alarm and turned it off, so this mission is already done, pretty much. This one took me a bit longer the first time I played it. But, I don't know, like, oh god, unless I make a stupid mistake like that, basically all I need to do in order to survive is take my hands off the controls and just let my people stand still. So it's a bit of a bummer in that regard. Although our people did take like more damage than they have before, or at least Dylan did. Let's see. Oh, stand still, dudes. Basically, what just happened right here, the dude who we've been helping on this mission, he was like, oh, please leave me alone, I want to mourn my friends, then I'll come outside. Obviously, coincidentally, we go wait outside, leaving him alone, and now he's going to get attacked and killed because he was, waiting by himself. I don't know if we could save him. Last time I didn't run in quick enough. Oh, nope. There's definitely no way to save this man. So then we just take that thing out and the mission's done.
On it.
One other small thing that I should mention that's been a kind of pet. I hate to rattle on about this game, but honestly I do have quite a few complaints. Like I like the idea of the concept, but I really think it carries out poorly, and it's doesn't really bring as much to the table as I would like from such a relatively unique style of gameplay. The concept isn't really unique at all. It's just like zombie survival game with crafting elements. But one thing that that really bugs me is the voice acting as well. It's really kind of a awkward situation for me in my mind, because as we saw throughout this entire video, all the dialogue, the story beats dialogue, is just text with this little like thing over it, while the characters actually have just like 2 or 3 scrapped dialogue that they repeat every time you click. So if you're like used to Dota gameplay, which I was the first time I played this, and you're, you know, a rapid clicker clicking around for everywhere that you want to go, it's gonna be very annoying. It's gonna get annoying really fast just hearing this guy repeating himself over and over again.
On the way, on it.
And I was honestly kind of considering turning that off for the video, but I felt it would be best so I could show off that kind of experience that you're gonna witness in here. So that's pretty much also the graphics aren't exactly stunning, to say the least. Like, these character models are very simplistic, to say the least. But you know, let's go see if we could get into a multiplayer game while I kind of clear out for the rest of the kind of end this video, in all honesty. Oh, this is something I should mention. Let's see. Yeah! Okay. This is a glitch that I have gotten multiple times when playing this game that does not allow me to save. That's something that needs to get patched. Like, me clicking the save button here, that's not saving the game. Clicking the save button is supposed to bring up this menu screen in which I select what file I'd like to save to. Let's see if I quit this and then load in to the autosave. Let's see if that allows me, if that fixes the issue. It has before. Okay, yeah, see, now we're able to save it. But still, that is really kind of frustrating and tedious that completing a level actually glitches out the save option in the game. I don't know, it's a little bit of a... not the most irritating thing in the world, but still, it's not nice. So let's try get into a multiplayer game here. While I wait on this, I will say this game, it's not... I feel a little bad, like, with how I've kind of, ripped into this game a bit, probably, in all honesty, but, because it's not asking for, like, it's going for $9 or $8.99, and currently it is 25% off at $6.74, until November 15th, when, its opening sale ends. But, like, I don't know, like, it's, the standard indie game price is usually seen at, like, 10 to, or for a big, most big indie titles are seen at, like, $10 to $15, and obviously this one isn't quite there, but it's pretty damn close, and there are even games that are at $5, like, I believe VV, I hope I said the 6 V's there, and The Binding of Isaac are games that have a lot more polish to them, in my opinion, and a lot more replayability than Survival Squad does right here. And those are for a couple bucks less. There's even Super Hexagon, which I think is incredibly addictive, which only goes for $3 on Steam, I believe. And on sales, that goes like way down. But anyways, it doesn't look like we're getting into a game here, which has been my experience, pretty much with the Survivor Squad multiplayer in a nutshell. I've tried selecting it to Survivor Infected, still doesn't work, just recommends I set it to anything. I set it to anything, doesn't work there either. So, I don't know, this is Survival Squad. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but maybe it's just not my type of thing, you know? But I kind of consider myself a very well-rounded person in regards to the games I like. And, I don't know, I used to play quite a bit of StarCraft. It gave me into, like, these not exactly this type of strategy game, but I don't know. Basically, it's not as much as I would hope it to be. But anyways, I'm just rambling at this point. Thank you guys for watching. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.